Hello fellow traders, I'm coming at you today. This is a personal one going out to my good buddy Uk Fayu. If you're hanging in there, bud, power to you, dude, because I tell you, it's been tough. But I got some interesting things to show today. And that's why I'm coming on. No, it's not time for me to cheer yet. We've still got some key support levels to break through. But this is a start, We got volume picking up on the downside. We like that. We got them pumping the banks. They were just pumping the banks last week. I was telling one of my fellow traders I talked with over in Ireland, that was a sign they were going for the last hurrah on that, Yeah, I've been confused and haven't been trading much, just dabbling here and there, but I'm still holding my main positions, taking a little bit on Jazz and surely taking it on Faz. But that's okay, because I'm still playing for the downside on this, and these things I'm going to show you, it's taken a while to play out, but there's sure signs things are breaking down. Check this out. So it's Friday, and what are you going to do? I mean, this is a nice retest off of our little bounce back here in October 08 before our November low. We've been bouncing off of it. Boom. We're pretty much right on it, broken through the 50-day. This is the Dow I'm showing you. And then our November low, same thing, coming up across our little flat line we had here, across all these bottoms. It's a real tight right here, and you can see how like in another week they're going to be touching. So could we float, or are we going to bust through and bust through? But it's anybody's guess. And why I say it's a guess, because when you got Hog coming out first loss, and since 93, I mean, at 52-week highs a week ago, up 400-500%, it's more risky playing for the long side in my eyes than the short side right now, but nobody knows how much they're going to keep pumping. Okay? So we're right there on a nut. Next week's going to be interesting. We had a shortened week this week, so next week, what are they going to do? Is this the retest, and they're going to run this back up? Because if you look on the weekly, it's like the 200-day moving average is upwards around 1125 or something, or like 11,125. So are we going to make that last run to finish this run on the weekly chart? Check it out. You'll see we're still a little bit of ways from the 200-day. But as far as the daily, they're going to close us right on a nut. This is another interesting right here is this, trend that we've been in, is finally broken. And now we've been battling it, as you can see, and we broke down and broke through the 50-day, and volume kicked. I'm going to draw this line just so you can see a little more clearer. I mean, the only time we had volume higher than this was during the crisis, or at the beginning of our crash. But this whole rally didn't even peak it, except right here when Citigroup issued all those shares. So it's definitely a bad sign for the bulls, a good sign for us playing the downside from this insane rally. And if you've managed to hang in there and play it right, I mean, the payday is going to be insane. That's why back in the day when I was doing a lot of videos, you can't just boom, switch and think you're going to make it big, because you got to build a position, you know. I mean, I've been building a position since, like, you know, 8,500, 9,000 on the Dow. It's just amazing. And, you know, made a couple plays here and there. I'm going to say that I traded a little bit here and there, and that's what made things a little softer for me right here, you know. But this is what I've been waiting to see, you know, a nice sign of a breakdown right here. Will it continue? Who knows? It's looking good right now. We're heading to our lows of the day, and it's not even 11, you know. That's why I came on today. This is interesting stuff happening, you know. The Riffin and the XLF, they actually made a lower low, you know, like a week or two ago, and we came up and tried to make a higher high, and it didn't happen. That's a good sign, you know. I'm going to say this word right now because I have to, you know, man. I'm hoping for this thing to pull back, to put me back in the game again, because right now I'm pretty much sitting idle, kicking back. Long-term trade, you know. We'll see how this plays out, and it's definitely looking good for the bears right now. Next week's going to be a turning point. We're either bouncing or diving. Good luck.